Abusuya ebema mu nyina jo ene akwaba aha Oyerepa television kumase edum prisons runabout ene ebutu ayeye adwuma memni da nwumre brasom se nonsia kase bo a efiri na no dwoada edebeka enra ye boaboa no de edi mu akotene ye de nyina eba ebesom midi de maame frempoma kranche yemfa bre na yentie kase bo ne nchiremu ankasa Sadia beye amagana yesika sema jina ne nan so ebran ntimpanifo atutu akwa IMF ewiase amansa nyina foto batan eda honom ya wosrese nka wompe sika kakra bi emfa meso Ghana sene ntimi mu ama yesika sem ene oman ni mu ntimi enyemre na empanifo ya wonom eda IMF ano efri Washington DC ene Ghana empanifo mu hwe yesika sem tutu yeso aba bedi nkuta ho a wode enchiremu emaye na wotwi.
It's important is for the government to be able to provide better services at a lower cost, to make government expenditure more efficient. And this is again an objective that the government has set for itself. And there are a number of reforms under the program, particularly on public financial management, enhancing fiscal transparency, all of those aspects that the minister mentioned earlier in the event that are also very important. I will perhaps let the minister and the governor talk about support to banks.
With regards to the banks, yes, we went through the DDEP program, and we have all seen the effect on the banking sector, and therefore the structure of the Ghana Financial Stability Fund, which we intend to fund with up to $1.5 billion, $250 million from the World Bank, and government to contribute $500 million as we still speak to our development partners and for them to participate in that. But the exercise, as you know, was really crucial to be able to reduce the level of interest that we are paying to support our debt. So yes, the World Bank should hopefully in the third quarter be able to bring that initial support going forward.
The IMF statement was that we have to keep a tight monetary policy stance until we are sure that inflation is firmly on a downward path. So it doesn't necessarily mean that we would have to be increasing our policy rate. But then on the issue of the impact of the debt exchange on the banks, I wanted to say a few things. First, to say that banks are very liquid. We don't see that the banks are having any difficulty with liquidity. And in any case, the Bank of Ghana stands ready to provide liquidity for any banks that may have future liquidity issues.
Na empanifo ensechi ban a wonom eko IMF akwaje edi abebo man ho bra no enam so ema yama ne bofo yuko ba na nekue friye eko abonten ene Ghana fo bi ekodi nkoma na wo bisa wonom se IMF sika no nyankopon ya adom na se ba bedru Ghana emiamia hodo ben ena mo pese empanifo edi sika no ehye.
To me, there were three aspects. I'm basically in the first aspect, you know, a rose. I say rose on a banner perspective be now, no more perspective be. I just say when I'm out to say yes, but baby so on ma or munyan re. It can say ka fast as can be near the uncle rose no baby the second time as a say baby or in re but if I told you and the can be just quantity calling now we found question no to be finished in we baby I say Buama, you know, what to say, education center, can show a Kabua, because free education, I may see a banner children, the Andaromake, the Pashon one, Buama, a banner one to Company for or more higher Pomoding. Sabro, the National Health Insurance of Krakow Hospital, a U card we are, the Akaiska, or my most wire, dear Jumani Honum. Oba Sorano Pabetina, dear Bessa, the Obenyana, or the Akodidi. Adiachino, Amajuma, Obedacom. And in Tinka, Mimi Momo dear, Mema Junimuno, and Company for Emphasis and Shaya Pomoding, any years you are, ye no more Ekena.
ɔman na ho kyerɛ dɔm kakra ɛna nkrɔfo yɛ adwuma because wobɛhwɛ na brantie or struggle ansa na wadidi adwuma ni hɔ enti sɛ ɔmo adwuna a ɔmo de kɔgye yɛ sɛ ɔmo de bɛyɛ adwuma na mpuntu aba no me de nkam so gye sɛ nkomo fa nyɛ adwuma nanka yɛn benefit bi yɛn a yɛyɛ adwuma ne nhyɛ da nkɔ yie no nanka yɛ so yɛn benefit bi
ba ɔmo kwan hospital ne schools ɔmo problem kɛseɛ pa can you say first can starting free wo kɛseɛ de ɛho sɛ akufo ado ayebi I think starting free crash na ɔmo akwan no ateta pansam no nka ɔhwɛ no ɔnyɛ free ɔnanka enuane ne koko no ntimi mramo
amanfo bi adwenkyerɛ fa IMF sika abedru Ghana de osusu sɛ yɛde ya ɛbɛboa ma yɛnyina yɛ ho atɔyɛ ɛno no ayekɔba na ekwe free enemy
asoya ehwe nsase ene odumankomo babrɛ so bɛsɛ bere kakra nie ɛna wɔnom eyi nnabi esi hɔ no na yɛdiduadua enua ɛwɔ mayimu a wɔtu di sɛ Green Ghana Day na fi mpanifo bepie mu ɛwɔ asante mantamu KNUST Great Hall akwakopa ho entema owura Samuel Abuginapo wɔno ɛne so afɔ hwasoye ne so wɔde ato Oyerepa kase ɛbɔ anim sɛ mpanifo ɛboaboa wɔ ho na afi wɔnom aduadua enua ɛwɔ Ghana fa ne nyinaa bɛsɛ wɔpepidu 10 million trees na wonum ediba bedua netimi aboa amakwaye bretuo no asese e wo mayimu no asan agina ne nan so ebrane.
2022 edition of the Green Ghana was launched by the president himself on the 1st of March 2022 under the team Mobilized for a Greener Future. The target was raised fourfold to 20 million. A committee was set up by the Honorable Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, and it was chaired by the Deputy Minister for Lands and Natural Resources in charge of Lands and Forestry, Honorable Benito Owusubio. The team was supposed to plan, mobilize, coordinate activities and actions required to achieve this Herculean task. I'm happy to confirm that 26 million seedlings were distributed and over 24 million of those seedlings were verified as planted. 1 year after the planting, 72% of the seedlings have been confirmed as doing very well. One unique feature of the 2022 edition of the Green Ghana is that 35% of the seedlings were planted in our forest reserves. As well, a deliberate effort was made to plant more indigenous species. This helped to increase the percentage of economic timber species planted over the 2 years to 75%. The third key attribute of the 2022 edition of the Green Ghana is that institutions and individuals were provided with the opportunities to adopt a forest compartment by financing and planting in the compartment so that they can showcase it as their contribution to the environment. Furthermore, a digital platform was developed by the Forestry Commission which enabled us to report seedlings distribution at the district level to the collection center at the headquarters of the Forestry Commission in real time. By midday of the planting, the results were coming in, and within 24 hours, 75% of the results have been received. I doff my hat to the young men and women at the Forestry Commission who developed this platform.
Na soafo yinsem ewieye ena pani kwankyerefo hwekwa ebretuo so CEO ya oda Forestry Commission so owura John Alote wono so kyerese efri bra mpanimfo epa ho entema na wonom eye Green Ghana Day ewo mamu no enua hodo omuduaduaye no watimi adua amaso abamfaso a ebeboa ama yempanimfo wo mo niam nyina atumpon na dwumadie kro no ase na asante hene otumfo se tutu ababio wo wase ya wode adesrede eto Ghana fo nyina anim se wonom entime panimfo woduadua enua nachi se de beye ni suade hunu no won betimi aduru ho.
Despite the several measures government has been putting in place to curb this menace, illegal logging and illegal mining continue to pose a threat to our forests. This means that government cannot do it alone. We must all get involved and support government to come to grips with these matters. My chiefs know that I've been speaking about this, and I'm not happy with chiefs in Amansia area where Galamsey has taken over the land, and I say to them that if you sit there and you claim that you don't know what is happening, then you are not fit to be a chief over there. So these are matters that we are going to take it up again. And I don't care whose goals it is, because we have to enforce it. And I have to start with my chiefs first, and then government has to deal with the other ones. We all have to take matters seriously to be able to bring this to a closure, because I cannot accept that. I'm going to take a drive around those areas, in the Amansia to Mansum Kwanta area and all those things, to see. I've gotten reports about what is happening, and I'm going to do that. And if I finish with that, all the chiefs around that area may have to answer as to why that has happened. I was alarmed to hear during the minister's press briefing a couple of weeks ago that forest reserves in the Bakwai Forest District, including the Oda River, Subin Shelter Belt, and Apampram forest reserves, are the most difficult reserves to control due to activities of gun-wielding illegal miners and loggers. This cannot continue. I have therefore charged the chiefs in these areas to work with the Forestry Commission and the Ministry to find ways of ridding these forests of the illegal miners and loggers. And I know some of them have benefited from these illegal mining. It is a fact that we have to accept and appreciate. Government side too, I know the accusations over there, they also have to fight it. We all have to fight it. We cannot hide under anything by saying that we don't know what is happening. We all know what is happening, and we have to fight this one.
Ghana buying ena edeto assemblies ahodo ye wo omayimo metropolitan municipal and district assemblies ni nyina se wonom enye de obetimi bia na entimi moa ema ahonidie emfa ne ntampa emfra maame ya wo hwe ahonidie so owura yire Cecilia Abnadapa wone ne mpanifo bwana kopie mu ewo enkran pumpuni mantamu a wode afutuo ma assemblies e won pesoa no so se emiamia ahodo bia wo mafo ageggai emoa ede na we biti se nantwie enwan mponche ne ade no chi wo ma na maton e de abo assembly no ho bra na timi aboa abo ahonidie ho eban
Efie de babia adokroman yi aka ho bi ama osoafo a wo hwe ahonidie ene nsuo nsamso ewo memu de adesode ato krupon ne mansini badwa ahodo nanim se enwo akohia pa so obehwe se local government at 462 yedibu oman no ebeye adwuma ma Cecilia Abnadapa nkase mu wa bra ode aproboko me ayahodo wo nkrampompuni mantamu ena o chirim se enwo akohia pa se mansini ni krupon badwa no ebehwe ama esa amrei aye adwuma na ebeboa ama ahonidie hu nsem wo memu etimi akonkan owie ne nkase mu no leto se edu ba bia emu api na ena di kuro ahodo no montre so boso ene wo hye kropon badwa ahodo no se samuo ni nyina wontechi wo mo no wonton se de emra ne se no na watimi di sika no kra aye bibipa bi e de aboa oman Ghana.
Sanitation courts and people I will encourage all the assemblies to take advantage of it and apply the bylaws and prosecute. We support them 110%. When you let your cows stray, they should seize the cows, arrest the cows, maybe if I should use that word, sell the cows and use the money to help with projects in the assemblies. I don't have. We have to collate from the assemblies. But this cow, goats, sheep thing, Amasaman has the biggest record. Clement, my son, he records all those things. He arrests the goats, whatever, and he sells. And uses the money for projects within the assemblies. And I will encourage Madam to do same.
Oba penny wie ni se eyo mampani na nado ani so ade hunu so be ma enkra bomponi mantema ye kura e ho tie wo abibirima to ye nyina no egusu a ekoso enam so ama efi hu nsem wo mem no enkakra nkakra ekofo.
We should be on course. You see, you start from step 1. I'm sure you are interested in that. We will always call on our head of state that he made a good call. And we are all part of the solution to the good call. I, as the minister in charge of sanitation and water resources, I'm happy that what we used to see as heaps in the town, it's no more. You've been with us from Medina to... No. People are advised to make sure they have bins. We have already distributed 8,100 bins to institutions, to markets, along highways, and we are going to continue. They have gone through wear and tear. We've taken stock. We know what is in and what is out. We need to go back and restock with the assemblies. So we are working together collaboratively, and I'm happy.
what I see in town. You know, I used to think that people the stand on the roads. Yes, we've also collaborated with Roads Ministry to make sure.
Na wachi mu amaniebo a free Pristia who ni value kroponi mu ebaye ekire se esuafo ya wonom ewo aboso wi tofene se do mosia tie siso a wonom no na enyasem keto akra aboso eye kuro bi a efumagudie tuo na wodi mu akotene ewo mpeso ano so na mpanifo chese nyemwi tofia na akwakoye gadam se entise ngumesua esuafo bekọ akwaje ntete ama wonda ache ayefe no ebi eni mpeso ano so ye ni divisional police commander ewo mpatem honom owura osei ababio etwetwe enkomo a wode to empanifo nyina anim se won kamom na wontu sa ne mabone no ase.
In fact, now we talk about the control. It is parenting. I will go on your plan. Teacher, you go to one or one or go I am parent and the baby of control. I tell a problem to be of Piana or ready to be of Piana. And Tina, the say, I will go back as a man of one, and Tina from half, from both. Peter Nadia, or no that period, how many times we can fight it? And the entire down for teacher, the own kind. But that is the reason why we are informing everybody here to take care and see to it. On my own, teacher want to hammer on my head. Yeah, never to see also. I also have to. Yeah, so I was saying, yeah, say, yeah, what connect. Okona ye on me be chi wa ya bi na be educate people was already educated too. Don't you say the can be educate my parents no so mo kan na me chi wa me bra me be edu a put for the law tina ka won ka senti and tina won ka munimti and then me educate too. But next time I don't need to educate you, I need to follow the law and then go through the process.
The madden says, or Honian, Nananumi, na the Pada Prusi for no boa. Now the madden yet to us craft because on ye at the papa, then from Kakrama, we see that they be over the boss who what the dame Yamanyami Bessa woman was saying. The about to task a Prusi for no. The one boy, the madden or nanum brass. Oh, no, so you have for me and nanum, you have for her Canada. It's says ya Marisha Brono dying for Kutupan. Do be a bama name then war, no brono, no do, especially if you feel for now, comforted to one friend, landlord for no. No one who uncroft crowd what it will feel. Amadama than our brother until you good eye the Montuma.
Ashenkafo enkabumukuo kubatan GPRTU wani Road Safety Commissioner kabom ayentetiama ashenkafo ewa asante mantamu echire kwanya wobesia faso na akwanhia dodo atiatese ewo maimu no womatimi etu ase na asa adwumadie wobontoa edifa asante mantam kropon mu nyina namso ematitinani a woda GPRTU ano ewa asante mantamu owura Smile Aboache echire se wofa kwantempo ahodo so a speed ramp anase bumping ya na wo ye no ebi soso dodo eno so timi kofa akwanhia ba enti wosrempani mfo se wonum tu ho anamo na yentimi entu akwanhia ase ewo mayimu.
Yo, you better see. I'm saying that share you to a double for a pass of Cosecoseno. A report on my double for the Bremen to draw no speed ramps. No, the speed ramps in the Becaya, you were a more quarter, a share bosse. Speed ramps be a yamra quansom ye, illegal one piano, or boy ye for her. Yasha any more dear Tianity. Dear Srempany for Titu, Honorable Minister. Say, boy, share no, on for seeing your na rams no kakrubia abroswan kanya miensa. Ufitia, any if you in a wee. Any a yeswa says ye a pigeon, say a cast. See a best senidi. Omway, you see a boama quasiaco from my no a boama quasian a cosro. Oh, Fiana, how will say the temporary bodyguard, any afrawa. Rams Lima will break too much. Yes, speed rams in the Madame akumprache pa ene esa every ye petrol ni diesel so free kwatemere na kaka na wisu bia 15 gallons wa grams na aba kwam to be 20 gallons wo free takwa ade na ankran a grams nti wo be extra 5 gallons ede aka ho to ni extend benefit say o honabo ahye yebo a on force enye oyo na on ti so maye
ene ye ni age se be shadow afo e wo JPLTU eye conference room ase butai be share ni se ye pese ya kwantu ya na monto ahodo e wo ye kwan ho no eye boko na ye asumdwe mu na asumdwe no so e betena ho ache ena buni be kan se safe and sustainable mobility e pese ye twa adwene efi e ma do afo nyina ate ase se nante ya de ehu hia na nsa na omokwa befo omo hyen no na se bi o mo nante kakra efi omo fie ana omo twi hyen na nye da nyina no mo ti hyen beto bi omo sitom enante nti e wo se ye bo wona wona nkwan ho aye fo mo pedestrians na e wo se ye bo won ho ban na ye bo mo ho ban yi ne ma nante so ye de e ya akono ye pese e ma do afo ti ase se e kwan ne nye omo nkwa dia e kwan ne ye obi onam kwan ho dia e kwan ne obi a wotu moto dia e kwan ne ye obi a wotu bicycle dia nti sangofo ne nyina e wo se bo ban na omo asem wo ya ko kwan ho na nse ya na omo asem wo mmere wo kwan ho asem to omo kese pa ne pedestrians no nti e be sra de wafo nyina se omo nam kwan ho a omo nti omo meka so meka tente e de so betuma nipa bebebe nti omo nti meka no so omo nam e kwan e ho no e ban enu nti na aye afiwe we receipt week aye no ye ka se safe and sustainable mobility ye twa adwena free eye car frost bebebe so akonantie cycling and say nyina ye for public vehicle no so
Uguso a wo hwe kasebo e wo Oyerepa television kumase edum prisons runabout ene wo wei eyensema hodo a efiri na anodwoada ebeka enura fie ye boaboa no de di mu akotene ene ye di bi ensomo na wo twetwa mu kwasi ada na eye nanom da ne ye kan se Mother's Day eno ye kotonima abosome no kwasi ada toso mienu bia ena Ghana ye yesi ho no ma ya na ye de kaka enanom ebo wo mabaso esande akyede ema wonum na dwumadie nam so ama ye bwana kopie mu ewo Asante Hema nana kunadu yadomotoso miensa akachia nana de futuo ema abatan nyina se won fantete pa ema won moma esanse maya ne mukoko daache wo mu yeyi a wo mu yeye edemamo
kwasiada etoso mienu ewo kotonima bosome bia mu no ewiase nyina tu asi ho a yede mbo ema abaso afi de no de ayesronkonkwan so kra Oyerepa TV ene Oyerepa FM aka bomu a ye maame mu a eton niama ewo edwa hodo so ene edi sa adwumadie enam so ama edwam mpanyimfo aka Oyerepa TV ene FM ho akomanhia efikasiem akosra nana kunadu yadoma otoso miensa Asante Hema okasa ewo adefefa Oyerepa TV ene FM ena fe emampanyimfo a ededa enwa hodo no ewo kumase kropon mu no wode efutuo ama awofo titiru ne ma se wontete wo ma ewo nyamesum won kire wodo enkire wonom se de beya obenya ntete pa na eda etise ye no watumi ahye awofo animonyam na so nyameni
se Odo mo wa mo fo odo entete mo nkola ne dru sa da se ya ana e matan ye hunu de oye batan pa ene ne onye batan pa e dru sa wo da ya ana ewuntu osrema asantefo ma se osrese ye wo a ye me ni nkwa ye ma ho ne entete ye ma wonyamesuro mu nyansam na nkura ne timi nyini beye mpanyipa eduru dase ya ahye awofo nyina animonyam to osrem do obeka ama mo no damase samudi ni din so to sa adwumadie na mawie na somdwue mu aye fefefe to osre nyame nhira de mam adwenpa mu nyaaya a mudi ni din to so no oda mu nyina ase Oyerepafo nyame nhira mo ontina nim kira mu adwuman mu no mam kasa mo beka bia no enyenkunimdie ene enmunyam na mfa yedie emrem kuei na bi nka asantema nyina odamase
Pania wadin tete Emma private schools teachers ahodo ewa Sante Mantamu wode atu dwa se obi wo hono na wono ankasa ete ankrankra suku a na adwene se wono a na enye ne sika ede ate suku no enti aban entimi meye nhyehyeye na se wonfa wo hyebia emeto ne so owura yi kire se nokrebia enim wode sansem itu dwa ebra na wonom eye entete som anase workshop bi ede ama chechefo a wo kira de ewo ankrankra suku ahodo mu Asante Mantamu na wo boaboa wo ho ede akwakwadi private schools week no na owura Kingsley afo echese ewom se wankasa na wate usuku de na so aban ewotumi se obetimi de hyehyeye bi abrɛw
Info abaso ada omase se ene oma organize BBC abrai die private schools week no me in particular ne de aboa me amaka kai eneme bi amesua dada time on the standard based curriculum about 2019 the district in Peninfo training side my but for 2019 BC time on so and facilitators in name ma me no at a point in me say me school there kiesa kwapam dada animo and the training no there me in particular no there and me gidi say has any proprietors who nyina so aboa o pa
and obi wo ho a ye nkomfo no munti nema bi ase enti na ekofa sa nkomfo ya omunima ade mo aba training officers don say omunye ni packet was omuye obi oma ben pa enti otimu say omu kire omu kwan a ye betimi ara na ye schools no so that okọ classroom teacher ni ko classroom oba kire nkola na kwan a ye ana nema ye obi ho wonye sa antiase na woya nema basa wo schools no mo enti na omo wo hanom
say ye hwe akola a wo classroom a waye di say bia ye yare eye de na ha akola no say na eni sira obusumo na so ye training teachers na ba ye na amaye hunu say akola ye di wo classes a e wo say ye busa na de kro ye hu e wo ne training ni say na ye ne maame ene ne papa ntokwa wo mo kunifie e na akola na beja susu saso eti senye ne training ya enke ebien ye de sakora ne bia ye ka se bia o din na de bia hoye
na watwi mu arahosam ya efri agu farming community bia ye bia wonom kua ewo enkwanta south mansimu oti mantamu betodwa ya na kire se nipa bese adonu mienu bi ekwayi ase okodidiye eno ano no atorenchem kase bi etowo mu a ebinum ededada ayasabea na mane boyi yamane bofo eto yenkra se enipa no ebinum eda ayasabea ewo enkwanta south mansimu ene bi nso so ewo enkwanta St Joseph ayasabea honom ye ne Dr. Pania wada enkwanta municipal hospital na no Dr. Theophilus Amuate edwetwen enkomo ena pani na chese eye no kre wonom kwayi ase wote ya ne se wo yade a wosusu se aduane a wodi ye no na awuduro bi ewom.
So far, we've admitted about 18 patients. 14 of them are male, and 4 of them are female. So I learned about 6 of them are in the other hospital, St. Joseph Hospital, who are responding to treatment. The 18, most of them are responding to treatment. Their symptoms of diarrhea and vomiting have subsided, and they are likely to be discharged today. I would like to appeal to the authorities and philanthropists to help, because most of them, because it was an unplanned event, an emergency, they came in without their health insurance. So if aid is given to them, it will help the hospital a lot in terms of sorting their bills out. And also I would like to throw a word of advice to the general public that when we go to social gatherings and functions, we should be careful of what we eat in, because the food processing and hygiene is very important. You don't know what you are taking in. You may be taking in germ or bacteria into your system, which will finally leave you having diarrhea and vomiting. We've heard of cases that people have died of food contamination before. It's real, and we should all be careful of what we take in as as a person. Thank you.
Kwa ye na otuna wie ye na se na ma aduane omudi ye nti ma omunya yare efa ho nti abase ba be ho e ba ye nso embema aduru eye 20 na afa ma enum oka omu bomu a 25 nipa 25 na so far bi account afutu a me person me di ba ye nyina ne se ya ye ko afahia ti se aye weddings ne ye ka ho ase ye ya ye e wo ye didie ene ensoni nsa ye be no mo se saa kwanya no e wo ho se nipa binom a omo abimbone no betumi e di bone e di ayeye o sa hye na se enti eto nsa frɛ enkwantaman ne ankwankwan a obetumi aboa e emergency situation omo binom ba ye no na omo health insurance card amba enti ye car abeda ayarsabia no eso eto nsa frɛ enkwantaman ne obi biara obetumi aboa se omra na ombeboa na ye ntua saka na eda hospital.
Regional Coordinator wada Ghana National Tailors and Dressmakers Association wasante mantamu Maame Elizabeth Ajman Badu ede afutu ama wonu a wosua ensane dwuma nyina se wanyere wo ho na wonsua dwuma ni ye na edru brebia na wapia bonten atenetene wapom exercise ayade eboa pa emanipa enyini eche wode nsami eto yama ne bofo yokoba akuafriye nim ebra na ekue wonu mapie monten so a wotenetene wapom ede abonto ade afa omai Ghana mu NF Asante mantamu nyina wase exercise de eni kwasa wotena fa akoche woni ebotire woni epamade titiu wonom tena se a won sore ose be yanka wo sore kakra na watenetene wapom edura no pa watu amerika kakra boa pa emwapom den ejina ne nan so ebrane
games they say they be a sort of exercise there. It's a year and she say, I feel you would make the then there is second day, you float, you ban your big games, your exercise. Now you entertain your man, now almost 1 year. The man, the games I am from 1 year, yet he is also the I am from 1 year, Bahania, yet share programs in the exercise, and when you're one minute power pony is the be out here for the exercise I may affect into your back conference here. Why am I exercise? Both masters and learners exercise in here. Every crown in baby, I'm more making a flower. They said the only best will do baby and a flyer. So, I catch them in your name say, the Muba and Messiah, I said, more money yet, they never be so much in your way. Barriers as well as by the outside, the BIT, but the way I can say, don't really hide your talent. Talent really. Yeah. Now, remember, if you are the first time, it's coming hide the way inside, and I can go. So, the first opportunity. I mean, say, you call baby, you may be I am the same family, say, I did be a ninja. It's me, like, my be Abros. It's a good program. I am a say, maybe so many echo ye, not you want, not so a feeling, as you say, bet me a yes, I did. If you are master for our baby, yeah, money, and I want to say, since you are the grade, the local fruits, the ball, excursion, like the baking, and I said, Miss Annie, and I will be brave, see how
Wonya Edom Adukrom Foundation ewo Adukrom wakwa akwahia akwaye aprapra dwumadie clean up exercise bi ewo kuro mu a wode bo ahwe ama ahunidie atimi eye adwuma na dwumadie botaye nyina ne se kuro mu ayefin na wontena se entwen aban ansa na won mate wo mankasa ekrum ye ne Adukrom hene na otutu ababi otoso enum na edi nkoma a wo kire se nye bibia na aban betimi ayede amamo esanse baakofo nsa enso rede ni kata enti wa wote kuro na wo se fin aba hono mu a na wapapra ame hono mu ate
Roma bi ana ebe hu se wo hwe enne senia wiase kofa enidei aba obia ye bibi aboa ne man na ye hwe aban ni se bibi aban no meye no wo susu hu bi se I was at what foundation. Yes, I said, when you're at the Goma, our your Clementi, what foundation is it? At the Goma Foundation. Now, sir, at the Goma Foundation, you know, don't know now, Amanone, the pronounce or Omenua, your register foundation now, foundation, younger Jatu, your certificates. All the legal documents are HSF foundation and the American foundation infant foundation make us an infant foundation now foundation here ever in China at media to 12 no 1 year last year what shall basis let me say a document you will be beginner that a document end of the mind. You require him that you.
I want to say, una monse se bo bi fi ni baby the crowd here now. You fear so we do feel. Ya papa bendezo we on say water you people are. E say we say ayi fu. And you bring ga just ko si water and say we see. And the bibia who feel no we bibia so yen pepe say na be.
Niente ame de me ho shege na bi e ti say e me ni je na e ma wo aho I was say we say mi kro because say mi say mi kro ma the impulse on so e ma afofo na me de me ho ra sa
and then ya kan ye ho abom se oman ni mpanyifo no ye nyina atena so and mrantie ne maba aya announcement say ye clean ye community na eyefe na enu achi no amfa yare boni bi nso anya den ambere ye eti yes this exercise enu nso e kan se ne area ye be social bo ye nyina be kan ye ho aya den abom na okre constituency ni ya fa ento mapa efira ewe okre oman mu amen yeah.
Now watch you Oyerepa TV a special report ye commenting so ene awafo ma ekotwetwe nkomo bisa wonom se uyo owarefo kra mpo a wasede ne san e de ma ekunu ema ene abusua
mi ko me matie die me sore no pa mi di ka sore 4 o'clock na ma ka me makoko enti kokko ni ready we amase se bia sin show ma san manya nya na nkwa na dware wo matete bia momodi be se so wa mama school na ma bisa be ma se die no obedie be me bi ho no so sore ntem to no be kwantem no papa na obe sore ntem mako na se on kwantem so dia so obedi bibia na kokko no betima sa akra ma na pese bi ko amebo ama no ansa no wako enti anumia no minim se be ma die obeyi na kwa homa to anumembe dwuma ma cha 4 na ma pack na meko medidi dwa kakra ma kwa kwa ye aduane so enti Moses says that na be ma ne be fia wo so anya bi adi na nkwa ne nyina adi bi sole anopa me ba efro bas ko school enti sole 4:30 na ma ye ne hu ene ma ne ma dwuma na me de na kofro ka na penifo na o maka ne so no wo mo betimi asiesie o mo so asiesie o mo ko na ma bedwum be bedwum a ayire so afo o'clock me yo ba wale funte wo se mitimi kofie na me kono waduane e ma me kunti ayire so a 5:30 to 6 de na wo se me kuna didi awie pa me sara no pa me hwe me kuno no so kwa adwuma no pa me sara no pa me hwe so obedidi ena no pa me fufuo kra na ma wa ama no ye nyina ya kwa adwuma oba anwumre me so be anwumre a ye obi se fridge mu na ye nyina ya sa be kan na se ni nyina ya di ba wo de menene bia fe na ye be wo nti nkura bia ni mu ba me hwe se obedidi ansa na bo akwa adwuma o konso okuta na aduane esa de kwa adwuma wi ade me oba wari ni ma sade ne se de me ye ma me kunu ene me ma e ofie ne se me ma sori a enkwala wum me hwe se o mbedwale a o mbeko school na be ma no nso obebe adwuma se o ma adwuma no panso a ne se ti bi na me ya ama na akoko bi na me ya ama na ma badwom na ye ma no nso so no ye de ya ye to sini se ye badwom a ye nhwe so nkofie esu ye fie ntem enkohwe ye kunu nom ye betena dwom saa be ma ne be dika ofie no na kwamode no
ya warefo ma bi ye de ma won ma eni won kunu nom da mu ni nyina na wakyerɛ wɔ n'adwene nti sɛ ɔyɛ ɔbaawarefo na wonim bia na wɔsua ɔrekɔ ba na ɛkrɛ fie ɛne medin
Nano ena GPRTU wanum ebo amanie se efi wukwada etwamu yi wanum etetete ahyentuade bo so be so hanchichemu edu na nsemi ba beto monte so ne amane bofo ene omanfo twetwe enkomo a titine ni ya woda Family of Love Transport Union ano panini di tu dwa se GPRTU fo na wo mode amane bo no beto abonten kurampo no chairman fo deda no nye omu nyina enenim sa entumu anase nteso no a eba no enti ahyenkafo ni nya abotre na timamufo na afro hyen no so enya abotre emfri sabri ya enkonkopem adwuada eba no na mpanifo akobenkromu ehu ebo foforo a wode bema woni a efro hyen ewo mayimu
sani amu bisa no eye aketia enteso no mpanifo ye nhyehyeye all the unions ni nyina no ye be committee because enye GPRT yonko so oba Ashanti region hanomo unions ni nyina ye 24 unions ye wo Family of Love Transport Union ye wo GPRTU ye wo cooperative ye wo mighty ye wo commercial ye wo 24 unions nti nipa baako entumi nkosi gina yese ebia mate feso anase mente so ese yen chamafo ni nyina 24 union chamas ni nyina yekotenase ni ehu se percentage sei ene yete so every so because se ahokyere ne ba anase petrol yetum a yenso yetum the why not say petrol ni ateso a yenso yente fe no so na ye ma menomo ye nuanom ye wo fa no mo akwantifo nso omo ha omo tinye bete so ntini e kan say monhwe yanim by the close of this week no penifo betenase nya ye nhyehyeye ya meka fa wo say omonte tai so omonte battery so omonte bibia waka no bia body we say kwa boot ka boot club wanya agro aso fazia fo e be foka o ye chechire to na ma boot ni ya mele na da bia ka bi ba na homa ba eboto ka ye lodu ka se nya ka amuna eni patimo se ka bi wa ulodu ka na pass nya ni betema wa uchete ko na afalo na de yanko a tin be free secretariat ye GPRTU office e de be bre say ye nya ntese se ya tipetro so na emom ya ne empanimfo ye wo keme ene regional office ne minister omunyina atrase aka ansem ni nyina wi ansa na yen yetimi ate ebo so because me timi fa me ante so 20 pesos and 30 pesos and the omde be bia no yagitum ye betis nemo emma medru yanim hade a ya mianim ne kura ye timi fie tumi nya dai ante so because ya ha ye wo no ye won panifo a ye hye omase a ye no omo ye tumi and the sources bia free secretary be bia no ye de be atuma
abusuafo yebegina we so na ye de anwumre no nsia kase bo a ye boaboa no e de brɛ mo ni nyina asi mi amje pene esomo edi amje so eye maame frempoma crunche madam nyina se amamumo ene hwe